Neptune is the 8th planet in our solar system and the furthest from the sun, asterisk. It's a very cold planet, look at this number, and it's also a very windy planet, look at these numbers. How is this related to Rosemi or football? Simple. It's not. Rosemi lovelock is a woody perennial flowering plant of the genus Rosa in the family Rosaceae and a VTuber. Recently, in a Ring Fit Adventure stream, she talked a little bit about the American sport hand egg, in which we learned that she knows what a field goal is and watches the Super Bowl, but doesn't know that the concert they have is actually at halftime and not at the beginning. Like, come on. It's literally called the Super Bowl halftime show. What the fuck? During that conversation, I sent a super chat, yes I know, I'm pathetic, stating a prediction. Rosemi Super Bowl 56 MVP, calling it right now, is what I wrote. And after a few days of thinking it over, I've decided that I still stand by this. I know you football fans are probably confused as to why I think this seemingly harmless Rose could possibly be MVP of a Super Bowl, but trust me, I've checked the facts very carefully, and I think I know what I'm talking about. First of all, we have to analyze Rosemi's accolades throughout her past 2 months of streaming. When she first started streaming for Niji Sanji, and perhaps right now, she was like Baron Corbin post-King pre-Happy because she had nothing. And I don't mean money, I mean she had physically nothing. No furniture, no couches, that's furniture, no hamsters, just her mattress and the stuff for streaming. So she's got nothing to lose, which automatically means she won't lose at all. She's also beaten numerous bosses in the popular video game Cuphead, which is known for its difficulty. One of those bosses being this pirate guy, which means Rosemi could beat the Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers all by herself. Rosemi also works out a lot. Look at those toned muscles, the things I would do in order to firmly grasp her biceps. Oh boy, you don't want to know. And like, look at her level in Ring Fit. She's like level 118. That's got to be like Brock Lesnar levels of fit or something. So I think it's fair to say that Rosemi has the adaptability, endurance, and overall strength to succeed as a quarterback in the NFL. And I think she'll be able to throw the ball really far as well. Like, she could be in Soldier Field, and then she throws the ball, and then the ball's all the way over in Arrowhead Stadium. That's, what's that, like a 2-minute walk or something? That's far. But, of course, assuming Rosemi is the quarterback, since that's usually the MVP of a Super Bowl, we gotta look at her competition and see if they can compare with her. Spoiler alert, no, not even close. That's ridiculous. Don't speak such heresy. Patrick Mahomes? He got his ass kicked in the Super Bowl. Literally no touchdowns. And he's also probably too busy making State Farm commercials to succeed. Tom Brady? He's a legend. He's got a lot of rings, but he's also 44. He's old, and he's probably got that thing everywhere at the end of time was about. You know, Alzheimer's? Alzheimer's, is that correct? Baker may field, but he most certainly will fail. Joe Burrow's not even gonna make the playoffs. He plays for the fucking Bengals. They're horrible. Deshaun Watson, same as Burrow. But this time, we've added the Once the Fuck Out DLC and the 22 Civil Lawsuits DLC. Josh Allen's not a quarterback, but he'd probably be a better quarterback than Josh Allen. And finally, Daniel Jones. Fuck no. So now that we've confirmed that Rosemi is a better quarterback than all of these scrubs, it's time to put her on a football team. Since it really doesn't matter which team she plays for, since no matter what, she's gonna kick all the other teams' asses, I'm just gonna go ahead and put her on my favorite team, the Houston Texans. So while the Texans are probably not winning a Super Bowl in the next 5 years, I at least have my imagination. And you know what? Since I've just inserted Rosemi into the Texans, I'll go ahead and make 2 more changes to that team as well. First, the name, Texans, fucking sucks. If they're gonna be called the Houston Texans, then how come the Atlanta Falcons aren't called the Atlanta Georgians? Or how come the Jets and Giants aren't called the New York New Jerseyites? I would have much preferred if they were called the Houston Poop Shitters. In fact, that's what I'm calling them from now on. Congratulations, you're the Houston Poop Shitters now. Are you happy? Second change, the rest of the team fucking sucks. No DeAndre Hopkins, no JJ Watt. It's just bad. In fact, I'm not even gonna replace them with better players. I'm just gonna get rid of them entirely. Rosemi's just gonna play against every team by herself. Actually, you know what? I'll let Rosemi's pet hamster, King, I'll let him, her, whatever, be the linebacker. Wow, we're really breaking boundaries here. The first female in the NFL and the first hamster in the NFL. So now that all that dumb shit's out of the way, I guess I'll tell you how Rosemi and the Poop Shitters season is gonna go down. First, regular season. Let's just get that one out of the way since nobody gives a shit. 17-0, Rosemi and the Poop Shitters. First round bye. Never mind the
Texans lost to the Browns before I could get this video out, so they're gonna have to settle for 16-1.
Playoffs, they beat the Browns and Chiefs, I guess. And now we are finally at the part that this whole video is leading up to, Rosemi in the Super Bowl. It only took 5 minutes, but we're finally here. And the team Rosemi faces in the Super Bowl will be the Carolina Panthers, but they won't be led by Sam Darnold. They will be led by PJ Walker. The reason for this is bias, because I was such a huge fan of PJ Walker when he was with the Houston Roughnecks in the XFL going 5-0. Holy shit, I loved that team. Why can't the Texans be more like them? So how's the Super Bowl going to play out? Well, it's going to be so one-sided that it's going to make Super Bowl 48 look competitive. First quarter, Rosemi with 5 touchdowns and King with 3 sacks. Second quarter, Rosemi with another 7 touchdowns, and I think at this point in the game, King will have eaten one of the wide receivers. The halftime show, I think, is going to be Lazulite and Obsidia, but since Rosemi's busy playing football, she's going to be replaced with Let's go. Third quarter, more touchdowns, obviously, but Rosemi also kicks a field goal just out of pity. She also does that thing she does a lot on stream where she starts hyperventilating. The refs give her a taunting penalty for it because the NFL is soft now. And the fourth quarter, I'll be nice since I like PJ Walker. He gets a touchdown here, but also Rosemi gets 4 touchdowns. And the Super Bowl ends with a final score of a lot to 7. Rosemi, of course, as I predicted, wins the Super Bowl MVP award, and MVP, the wrestler, comes out and invites Rosemi into the Hurt Business. Houston wins its first championship since 2017. Houston wins its first championship without cheating since 1995. Houston wins its first Super Bowl since ever. Texas wins its first Super Bowl since 1996. They all have sex or something, and everyone lives happily ever after. The end. So in case you blinked out during my entire video, what I basically said is Rosemi is gonna make Joe Montana look like Jamarcus Russell. Is that a good player or a bad player? She has what it takes to be the best in hand egg. None of the other quarterbacks can compare to her, and Houston will win a Super Bowl, which I like. How will I celebrate when this happens? By sending super chats to Rosemi and the rest of Niji EN, because I definitely haven't sent enough of those already. Recently, both Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson made surprise appearances at AEW's pay-per-view All Out at the end. Afterwards, they both got new shirts at the AEW shop, 1 each. I probably could have bought both of those shirts with all the money I've sent to Nijisanji EN. Ha ha ha, I have a problem. So that's it for the video. I love Nijisanji EN. I would love to watch more Hololive, but Nijisanji EN has hindered my ability to do so. I love being a Houston sports fan, but I also hate being a Houston sports fan. And as former WWE superstar Adam Rose used to say, don't be a lemon, be a rosebud. Okay, bye!